Hello everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Well, if you want to live to a healthy 100, this is the right place to be. We're going to talk about 5 things that you need to stop and 3 things that you need to start. It's not something that everybody wants to do. We've talked about this on 60 and Me, but unless you're healthy and well, living to 100, may be something that's questionable, but I think it's a great goal. And in fact, I don't know whether you know this, but people reaching the age of 100 is the second largest and fastest growing group in the United States right now. I mean, there are more people turning 100 than ever before. And I'm excited about this because I just love life for one thing. And I want to see my grandchildren get older and be part of their lives. And I also want to see where technology is going to take us. I am just so enthralled by what's going on in the world, or the cool things that are out there for us. And I want to live to be 100 for sure, if I can stay healthy, of course. Now, 60 in itself is a milestone. If you've reached the age of 60, that's much older than a lot of our parents and people that we knew in previous generations. This is an age where we're doing things, we're working, we're into our 70s. I'm 74, I'm working, and I plan to work for probably forever. And I love it. I really want to do it. We're age healthy, we're making our money last, we're being smart about our financial decisions. And we are, hanging out with people who are encouraging us to eat good food and to exercise, to do things that are good for our health. We do what we love. And I think that in that respect, 65-year-old women today are kind of an anomaly. There's no generation that's gone before us that we can point to and say, hey, they did this. We're doing it for the first time. No one has ever done it, in the way that we're doing it. We're living life fully, and no reason for us not to reach 100. Did you know, I was just one of these statistics, is that a 10-year-old child today has a 1 in 4 chance to reach the age of 104. And in 1990, 1 in 10,000 people were centenarians. So it's a really big leap forward. If you've got a grandson who's 10 years old, very likely they're going to live to be 104 or even older. We are right now, and by the way, most of those are women, and women do tend to live a little bit longer than men. But if you've made it to the age 60 or older, you are doing the right things. You have done some things properly and taken care of yourself and taken care of your body. So that in itself is a good sign that not only have you probably eaten well and tried to have preventative medicine as a lifestyle, but you've actually changed your mindset about aging. And I think the people that are, looking at aging as something that's positive and fun and engaging, then they are the ones that are going to hang in there because they want it, and you have to want it. And I'm not saying, by the way, that things don't happen that you didn't plan for. You may have done all the right things and still have to be dealing with an illness or some kind of diagnosis. So here are the things to quit. Okay, stop being inactive. Take control. Now, I'm not going to say exercise or do cardio or go join the gym or even belly dance or do Zumba. I'm just going to say get active. Do things. Get out into the world. When you walk out the door, instead of getting into your car, why don't you just walk down to the shops? Or if instead of taking a bus, in my case, do the same. It's not being like holier than thou, like I always do this and that. It's just get active. Stop being inactive. Your muscles start to lose mass from the age of 30. So you need to do something really seriously to keep your health, keep your body strong. Those muscles need to be growing and strengthening all the time if you're going to live to a healthy 100. I know with 74, I still have challenges, like when I get down on the floor sometimes, and right now I've got a bad wrist. It hurts when I put pressure on it. And I'm reminded, that I've got to take care of myself. I've got to take care of my muscles and the things, your knees and the skeletal infrastructure that holds us together. Another thing to stop is a healthy diet. Stop ignoring a healthy diet. You can do this. I know people are so, the choice that you have now when you go to the shops, it's unbelievable. I've not been to the United States in several years, but I know from talking to friends that, there's just an abundance of food. And you can go this aisle or that aisle. Well, stop going down the aisles where there's the carbs, the sugar, all the things in your heart that, that are lacking fiber. Just use your common sense and do some things that are good for your body. But stop ignoring a healthy diet. Your metabolism is going to slow down a little bit. Your estrogen is going to be reducing. These are just things, we're not magicians. We're just human beings. But if we're going to live to 100, we have to be little bit, just wise with the foods that we eat. Another thing is stop ignoring the need for good health care. This is a topic I know it's tricky because we do have a lot of women in the United States, and it's a constant struggle, and it's expensive. And and I'm not saying that everyone can do the same here, but you can do the best you can. Do preventative checkups. I go every year on my birthday. I kind of make that time where I just go on my birthday and have the blood tests. I have the blood work. I've not done a mammogram in 2 years. I'm doing those every other year now. But, just use the advice of your doctor, but don't ignore good health care. Get what you can. Make the most of it. If you signed up for Medicare, just do the things that they offer. And then, of course, I know this will be of a different opinion of some people, but I'm saying get vaccinated. Take advantage of all the vaccinations, whether it's pneumonia, herpes. There's so many in addition to the COVID shots. I just think that it makes a difference. And maybe you don't agree with me on that, and that's totally fine. But I think that my advice to myself is I'm going to get buffered? What's the word? Boosted. I'm going to get boosted as many times as it takes. I just had the 4th, I think it was. So I don't know how you feel, but just do what you can to stay really healthy and don't ignore the need for good health. And then the final stop, well, you know this one. I don't even need to say it. Stop putting the things in your body that are harming it. That includes alcohol, tobacco, other chemicals. Just watch what you're putting in your body, and that goes for the things that we talked about in the diet as well. But it goes without saying that doing harmful things to your body is going to increase stress, and it's going to increase the cortisol, which is going to give you challenges with your digestion. Your gut is super, super important, and the rest of it is just the things you can start to do. First thing is to start maintaining and growing your wealth. You didn't expect me to say that one, did you, first? It's true. You've got to start growing and maintaining your wealth, because if you're going to make it to 100, you feasibly could work all that time, but it's more than likely that you're going to need to slow down a little bit towards in your 90s and 100, and maybe need extra money. So this is the time in your 60s to start maintaining your money. It's the health or wealth question, and most people will always say my health is more important than money. But if you want to take advantage of some of the cool things that are going on in the world of medicine, then you want to keep yourself, in the positive financial state. Just do what you can to maintain and grow it. Invest your money. I know even at this age you don't want to invest, but it's something that if you can, every single thing that you bring in, even if it's Social Security, just take a little bit and put it aside. And if you invest it, you can. I know the market's a bit crazy right now, but you can get, that to grow and be ready for you when you need it in your 60s or in your 70s and 80s. So start maintaining and growing your wealth, and then start maintaining yourself. Have a positive attitude to aging. If you don't want to get to 100 healthy, then that's, people seem to say, oh, I don't really, whatever. But I want it, and I'm gonna put my efforts into engaging in activities and diet and connections that help me to to stay healthy and strong. We'll just do our best, right? Increase your vibrancy, make aging fun. The other thing to do, in my opinion, is to push back on aging stereotypes. Just not doing some of the things that people expect you to do. Have a conversation with younger people. Ask them, what they do. Tell them what's the latest and greatest in this area. To, what are you doing to stay healthy? What kind of things should I know about that I don't even know about, perhaps? But start maintaining yourself. I think I got a third one somewhere. Oh yeah, it was to stay mentally healthy. To do play games, learn languages. Do things to keep your brain active. So start engaging your brain with your other kind of activities that you are, putting towards that little sort of money box for living to 100. It's important, because if you don't, your brain is like the whole thing. It's the machine that controls everything, right? So give it a break and give it, something to do to challenge it, to keep it active, to keep it alive. Anyway, these are just 3 things that you can do. Maintain your wealth, maintain yourself, and maintain your brain. And keep those 3 things in mind, which will create an attitude of positivity. And you'll maybe feel more like getting up in the morning and doing some of those things that you'd rather not be doing. Like, going for a walk, exercising, practice getting up off the floor, all those things. But anyway, whatever your choice is, live your life with passion and verve and positivity, and know that whatever number of years we are given on this beautiful earth, we will make the best of it. Always. And that's my only request to you, is take good care of yourself as best you can. And if you want to live to 100, try stopping those few things and starting some new ones. Take good care, everyone. If you like this video, please like it for me so that YouTube will share it. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what's stopping you? Please subscribe and ring the notification bell. That will then tell you in email whenever, or excuse me, on YouTube, whenever I publish a new video. So that's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm super happy to have you here with us. Take really good care, everybody. Sending you lots and lots of love. All the best.